Diving in deep to the world of crypto. You're listening to Vorpin AI.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This week, we are taking a look at the weekly crypto market summary.
Okay.
And, right off the bat, the overall sentiment is definitely bullish.
Yeah.
Seems like there's this renewed confidence in the market, and we're seeing some really exciting movements. Even some big names like Cardano, Stellar are making some headlines, and even DOGE is back in the spotlight.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to unpack all that, the why behind the headlines and really figure out which of these developments are actually significant and what they might mean for the future.
Yeah, I think this is a really dynamic time in crypto, and it's fascinating to see how these projects are gaining traction, based on their unique approaches and their applications to real-world problems.
Exactly. And let's just jump right in. Let's start with Cardano.
Okay.
You'll see in the summary that Cardano unlocked a pretty significant number of tokens this week, 18.53 million.
Wow.
To be exact, which sounds like a lot.
That's a big number.
Right. But it actually only represents a tiny fraction, 0.05% of Cardano's total circulating supply.
Oh.
So think of it kind of like when a company issues a small number of new shares.
I see.
But what's even more interesting to me is the technology behind Cardano. So they have this thing called layered blockchain architecture.
Okay.
And imagine it like a cake with different layers, each serving a specific purpose.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is really designed for scalability and security, which addresses a lot of the limitations that other cryptocurrencies face.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they're very committed to research and decentralized governance, which is a big differentiator, I think.
Right. It's not just about the tech, but it's also about, how decisions are made, who has control, which is a key aspect of, the whole crypto philosophy.
Totally.
Yeah.
And speaking of exciting developments, Stellar is also making waves. The summary highlights some pretty impressive price surges in trading volume. So, what do you think is behind this surge in interest?
Well, Stellar's focus on cross-border remittances, I think that's a big one in. Their use of the USDC stablecoin for everyday transactions, I think, is really capturing attention. USDC, it's pegged to the US dollar, so it reduces volatility. So they're tackling real-world problems in global finance, making international payments faster, cheaper, and more accessible.
That's huge. That's a great example of how crypto can actually have an impact on people's lives.
Yeah.
Now, for something a little bit more unexpected, Dogecoin,
Oh.
the meme coin that we all know and love, is back with a 180% price jump in just a month.
Really?
What is driving this sudden surge?
Well, I think it's a couple things. Increased activity from large holders. They're known as whales. I think of them like the big fish in the crypto sea.
Okay.
And, whales buying or selling large amounts that can significantly impact prices. We're also seeing bullish technical indicators, things like price trends and trading volume, which suggests the market is feeling pretty good about DOGE's future.
So you're saying even though it started as a meme coin, there's actual indicators.
Yeah.
That it might actually be something.
Yeah. And I think, some argue that it's lagging behind other players like XRP and ADA in terms of technology and real-world use cases. But DOGE has had some recent technical upgrades, improvements to its underlying code. And it has undeniable market momentum, and you can't ignore that. So there's a real possibility of DOGE reaching new all-time highs. It's a reminder that in the crypto world, sometimes the underdog can surprise us all.
It's true. The market can be unpredictable. All right, let's move on to Polkadot.
Okay.
We see a pretty staggering 60 million monthly transactions.
Wow.
That's a sign of some serious growth and adoption. What do you think is attracting all these users?
Well, Polkadot's focus on interoperability is becoming increasingly important, essentially connecting different blockchains. So as the crypto ecosystem grows, the ability to move assets and data between different networks seamlessly is crucial, and Polkadot facilitates that. And that's driving a lot of interest.
It's like building bridges between different crypto islands.
Exactly.
And this surge in activity has also pushed DOT's price past the $10 resistance level. So it's kind of like a psychological barrier for the price, signaling a positive trend for investors.
Yeah, breaking through those resistance levels often indicates a shift in market sentiment and can lead to further price increases.
Okay, and this positive momentum seems to be echoing across the whole market. Uniswap, another key player, has seen an 80.44% price surge in just 30 days.
Wow.
It even smashed through the $10 billion market cap milestone.
Yeah.
That's the total value of all UNI tokens in circulation. which is a pretty significant achievement.
Definitely.
So what do you think about Uniswap's success?
Well, I think part of it is due to strong uptrend indicators. These are signals based on price patterns and trading volume that suggest the price is likely to continue rising. And additionally, the RSI levels, which measure the speed and magnitude of price changes. Think of it like a momentum gauge.
Okay.
Indicate that there's still room for growth. We could even see you and I reach $20. If this bullish momentum continues.
Wow. That would be quite a jump. All right, lastly, let's talk about Aptos, which just broke through the $14 resistance level.
Yeah.
What's driving this breakout, and what's next for APT?
Well, Aptos is benefiting from positive technical indicators like the RSI and the MCD, which is another momentum indicator, and both of those suggest that APT is poised for further gains. If key support levels hold, prices where buying interest is strong, enough to prevent further decline, we could see APT climb to $20. The driving force here is market interest and buying pressure, indicating that investors are optimistic about APT's future prospects.
Okay, so taking a step back, it's clear the crypto market is just buzzing with activity.
Yeah.
We're seeing this wave of innovation, real-world adoption, and yes, even some good old-fashioned
A
speculation.
little bit of that.
Right. But it's important to remember that each asset has its own unique story and potential. So what stands out to you the most? What has you most excited about the future of crypto?
For me, it's the increasing connection between crypto and real-world solutions, like Stellar's work with remittances. This suggests that crypto is moving beyond just speculation and becoming a tangible force in the global economy.
Yeah, I agree. That's incredibly exciting, and for you listening in this dynamic landscape. Which crypto asset stands out to you as the most promising? What factors are influencing your perspective? I mean, we've given you the headlines, but the real deep dive happens when you explore these projects yourself, so keep learning, stay curious, and as always, happy investing.